This is your girl Tracy Simmons, and I'm here to show you how I do my nightly routine. But first, let's start with our daily affirmations. I am successful and I am motivated. I am successful and I am motivated. That is my affirmation for today because it's Monday and Mondays are always hard for me. Okay, let's jump right into the video.
So I just finished my skincare routine for the evening, and now we're going to tackle this hair. And I don't do much, you guys, but I will show you right here. I am finally starting to get the shrinkage everyone is talking about. Even when I pull and stretch my twist, they don't stretch as long as they used to. So it's some definite real shrinkage going on. So all I do is I take rose water and I spray my scalp first. So I lift my hair up, get all up in there, and I have really dry skin, and that includes my scalp. So I make sure I get my scalp moisturized. This rose water from my skin has been heaven sent. Like, it's perfect. And of course, it's better than using tap water because I live in California and we have really hard water. So this is so much better for my hair. So after I make sure that my scalp is moisturized, I go through the length of my hair. Now when I spray the length of my hair, I just spray it just a little bit just to make it damp, not wet, just damp for the moisture. And then after my everything has been moisturized with the rose water, I go in with my oil. And you can see that I just kind of squeeze the moisture into my locks, my twist. Now I'm using right now Camille Rose, and it's an Alma, if I'm saying that right, oil mix. And I just started using that 2 weeks ago, and so far it's been really good. And you guys know that I was suffering from very intense itching, and guess what? I am definitely allergic to castor oil. And I just want to tell you guys, itching is normal, part of the locking process, but if it's very intense, definitely see a doctor because, sometimes the things that we're using we're allergic to, and that's exactly what I was experiencing. Now, I will say, now I'm going through just oiling my scalp. Now, I have to mention, you guys, that I do not use the rose water on the length of my hair every day. So far, I've noticed that every few days works better for me. My hair is so moisturized that I don't even know how it's going to lock. And I don't know if any of you guys felt like this, but I feel like I got. Like, I was a loose natural for them 4 or 5 years, buying all those products to make my hair moisturized. And for the last month, I've been using just rose water and oil, and my hair is soft, it's moisturized. I just feel like I wasted so much money for so long because I definitely did not need all those products. So now I'm just taking the oil and just putting a little bit on the length of the hair to lock in that moisture because water evaporates. So just taking a moment to put the oil on the length and squeezing it in. That's the same technique I actually used on my hair when I was a loose natural, and taking a little bit of oil as well and putting it on my edges because we want to keep our edges. Now, if you're a new lock person like myself, I know you have been watching a gang of YouTube videos and Instagram posts like I have been doing, but I had to kind of slow down because there were some ladies that started at the same time as me and their hair is already locking. And I'm like, what the heck? Anyways, what you see me doing now is I'm spraying just a little bit extra rose water on the hair because that rose water and oil is actually what is going to lay my hair down flat tomorrow. And you guys, it's amazing to me what little product does the job. So now I'm wrapping my hair up in my scarf, and this is another issue that I was having. My actual head is small, and when I was a loose natural, all my hair kind of just helped my scarf stay on, I guess, because now that I have these twists in my hair, the scarves are not staying on my head and it's really bad. So I finally found a technique that keeps my scarf on. So after I do the first scarf, I tie it, you know, up neat so it will stay on my head. And then what I do is I take a second scarf, which is like a stay put scarf, and it's very thin, so it doesn't feel like too much. And then I tie that scarf on top of the other scarf, and doing that as wild as I sleep, it stays on my head. So I'm glad I found something that finally works, because waking up without a scarf, your hair is messy, and I don't want to damage my edges or anything like that. So now I can sleep and not worry about, my hair. So that's good.
Good morning, fam. It is the next morning. What I did when I got up was take my scarves off and just style my edges, and then put the scarves back on while I did my makeup and got dressed. If you hear a drip, it is the tub. I have tried a couple of times to make it stop dripping, but I'm not strong enough to tighten it. And I gotta go to work this morning. I don't have time. So, as you can see, everything is super neat. So what I'll do is I'll just fluff up my ponytail. And this is what I'll be wearing to the office. Now, I'm getting closer just so you can see my messy roots. Just the rose water and oil alone lays that down. So I'm able to style it for the office, and it just doesn't look that bad. Now, I don't feel like I need to do anything to my ponytail, but if it looked like really flat, what I would do was just spray a little rose water on the ends, and that's it. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video. God bless you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.